think about what's happened in the first year, the first 15 months of the Obama administration. In curious ways, the issue of change has been as much a hindrance for Barack Obama as it's been a help. First of all, the mood hasn't changed. Unemployment, if anything, has gone up. I don't have to tell anybody in this room or in this city about that. And so a lot of the discontent that fueled Obama's victory has now been turned against him. And he has tried in many ways to portray himself as a populist. I'm against Wall Street, I'm against the big banks. He's traveling around the country to get out of Washington as often as possible to try to separate himself from the notion that he's a Washington insider. But it's basically impossible. How can you be an outsider and be president? How can you storm the castle when you live in the castle? And at the very core of a lot of his problems has been that the very same emotions which helped elect him have now been turned against him because he is the symbol of authority, he is the symbol of the status quo, and Americans are really unhappy.
In 1976, 90% of the electorate was white, and down to 74% in 2008. White men, 36% of the electorate. White men over 30, 28% of the electorate. Now, it's not that you guys didn't show up. That's all there are of you. I know that comes as a shock. You know, I mean, all through the 2008 election, we all kept, for obvious reasons, calling the Census Bureau and saying, when did white men stop being the majority? And the census people said they never were. They just always acted like it. You know. Well, now far from the majority.